Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kristen. Y'all already know that. If you're new here, welcome. We go in.
You, Mama.
I love you, baby. We go into Goodwill or other thrift stores. Today we're going into Etc. shop. I haven't been in there in a long time, a hot minute. So we're gonna see what we can buy and sell online. Let's go. All right, right when you walk in, they have that window. So this is like downtown. But it says, at first I thought it was 15, but it's 25. And I think it's missing the blue tag. If you take the blue tag, then you go up to the front and pay for it. But it kind of looked like it was under it. I don't know. I do like rocking chairs, though. The wood ones like that. Now, the last time I was here, it's way different. This is totally different than the last time I was here. This section used to be an auction section. Now it looks like it's just a set price. That says $30. I have no clue what toys those are. Never seen them. A trumpet, and they've got $50 on the trumpet. It says it's a Harley Davidson bag for $30. It says vintage. Now, I probably could have looked that up because I know some things that are Harley Davidson sell well, but $30 kind of hurts. That's $75 for that weave, but it says it's not tested. $10 on the toothpick holder, the carnival glass. They have that little vintage cow back there. It's a puzzle. At first I thought it was a card. They got $25 on it. Those dolls are $45. The bag that has 2 dolls in it is $25. Now I think that's too high. That's like antique prices, and this is a thrift store. Or it's supposed to be a thrift store. That's $19. It says Japanese cigarette box. I do like it, but I don't want to pay $19. $30 for that tall vase. I don't know how much that makeup is because I don't see the tag. $50 for whatever this thing is. It even has like the label on it, but I don't know what that says. If I try to pronounce it, I'll be wrong, so y'all can read it. They had some horses over there. I think they might have been that Brer brand. They have an art pottery vase, a camera. Those spoons are anywhere from $5 to $10. I don't know how much the bags were. I didn't look. I've never sold vintage silverware before, but I do know the ones with like they look like they have a plastic handle. They're like colored. Those ones sell for big money. $5. Cat's Meow, 1994. They were all sold separate. Cute little dishes, 50 cents. That one says Germany. I like that one. That one says England. That one's 50 cents. That one's $1. Germany as well. And this one's Germany. And that one's $1. That's 50 cents. That's probably art pottery. I do like those. And that little wooden thing that everything's sitting on says display only. Can't buy it. 50 cents. That looks like a little ashtray to me because it has those little notches in it. I'll let these ride. I really like these. I don't know about the England one, but the Germany ones I'll definitely pick up. Anytime I find stuff that says Germany on the back, those sell fast. My England stuff, if I find it, it sits for a while. So we'll look. Little candles. I don't know what this is. It's cute though. My kids were playing with it. It's probably handmade. It was $2. These are buttons that somebody turned into magnets. Now, I kind of wish they didn't turn them into magnets because sometimes buttons sell. I've never sold them. I've seen other people that have. But it's normally you get like a big giant jar of buttons and then you just lot it. But it's cute to turn it into a magnet though. That's really pretty. Little jewelry box. It has a key, but it's missing the key. It doesn't close all the way. I don't know if you can see that. Made in Italy It is a music box. It says Swiss musical moment. But it doesn't, I don't know if it's broke because I can't get it to turn. And of course it doesn't close. It was $3. It's not bad. We'll put that back on the shelf. It was just plastic, guys. And my toddler's got her shoes on the wrong feet. Now, we start out strong. Put the shoes on correctly. Get in the car. Takes them off. Puts them on the way she wants to wear them. So I'm just like, do you, boo. Do you. I don't know what this is. It says show and tell. I think it's a record. Yep. Little records. At first I thought it was like a music. You know. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. That's $5. It says a barbecue set. But it sounded empty. And I don't know what's in that one. That one looks like it's a drill. That one was heavy. Looks like a cheese grater thing. I didn't see the price. Then they have bags. Now, when I was showing y'all that glass case at the front, when I first showed you, they had a sign that said vintage collectibles. Everything in here is vintage collectibles. I don't know. It says it's a little cup dip thing. Little clothespins. Everything's 50 cents, $1, $2 in those little bags. It's not bad. Just random little odds and ends that I don't really need. Knives. I think I've had one of those before, but it had blueberries on it. There was some people behind me, so I was trying to go fast to get out the way. I mean, because we're 4 people deep. You know, I got 3 kids with me, so I try not to take up too much space. $5 on the Hooters mug. I don't know if that's vintage or not. It's heavy. There used to be a Hooters here, but it's gone. So I don't know if they're gone everywhere or just here. Probably could have looked it up. And it's not someplace I go eat at. I don't know what that says. If you get too loud, I don't know. It's Swedish probably, or the Amish. It's $3. Do y'all have an Amish community, or is that just like a Kansas kind of thing? But I know there's other places like Pennsylvania. That's a Wendy's mug for 50 cents. My oldest did find that. She's like, look at what I found. I said, put it in the buggy. $3. Made in Italy. I did check. Now, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you a story. So it does say made in Italy. I was going to put this in the buggy. Literally picked it up. Showed my face. There I am. About to put it in the buggy. And my son knocked that over. Didn't break. And then I look over and my toddler had broke something. Now, they have these stuff on the low shelf. Now, not saying anything. It was our fault. I did tell the lady that we broke it, and then I offered to clean it up, and she said no, it's fine. And this everything they get for free, so it's not like they're out of pocket, guys. I did offer to pay, and she said no, it's fine. 50 cents on this thing, but I think it's broken because I probably would have picked it up. It's a fish, but I think its mouth is missing a piece. And that plate that I put in the buggy, it does say made in Italy, but it does have some damage on the side. So I was going to look it up and like look it over really good. But there was a lot of damage to it. And it kind of looks like somebody, after it got damaged, they repainted it. So they did repair it. I'll just have to look. some mugs right here. There was a lot of people. My voice keeps going. It says update, made in China. I don't know why it says update on it. Now, all the time that we've been places, I think we've only broke like 4 things. And y'all see me shopping with my kids a lot. So 4 out of a million trips is not bad. Not bad at all. And sometimes I've broke stuff, so it's not just my toddler doing it. $2 on the little Nevada plate. And that stuff looks like it might have came from like a wedding. It had like the flowers in there and looked like somebody had glued it to some glasses, but some more mugs. Nothing catching my eye. Again, there was quite a few people over here. I do like this. It's $8 though. Ironstone. Hand painted. I do really like it. Not for resale. I mean, you could, but I like it a lot. I don't need it. It's just a cake plate. I don't need it. Some hot rollers, $2. That's a good price. They're newer. I mean, probably the 90s. It says tested and working. I remember the smell that these used to have. Y'all ever like look at something and you can just like remember the smell of like burning hair? Little stamps in a baggie. $8. Goodness. $8 for whatever this thing is. Might be for like a Cricut. I wonder if they saw those 2 items put together. The stamps for $8 and the hot rollers for 2. That's $125. It was $150, but look at it. It is amazing. It has some instructions in it, but I don't think that says piano and organs, so that's definitely not the sewing machine. It is cool. Little drawers. And that opens up. Not cool. I don't know. Sewing. It's like the pieces to the sewing machine. That says attachments. It's pretty heavy. The workers were watching me, so I wasn't going to open it. Do you ever go into a store and don't buy anything, and then when you leave, you feel like everybody's watching you in case you're stealing something, even though you didn't steal anything? I feel that way. I don't like going somewhere and not buying something. That's probably just anxiety. Little kid stuff right here, and arts and crafts. Some more stamps. Oh, I remember those. I don't know if they still make those. They're like the things that you put the beads on and then you take your iron and melt it. It's 50 cents. So we'll grab it. There's no beads in there. I think there was one lonely bead, but we can probably find some beads. Somebody stuck a $3 sticker on it, but I bet it's not $3. And it's actually 30. That's not bad. But it is broke. Broke. It's probably why they had that pad on there. There's some furniture back here. They used to have it way different set up. They had a whole bunch of books back here. It's $1.50. The little chair down there. That one is $3.50. This is a saw. It was 35, but now it's 17.25 is what it looked like to me. Their handwriting. I don't know if it works. I mean, for 17 and 25 cents, y'all could probably figure out if it works. That's $4 for those chairs. Those are beautiful. I don't need them. They're really pretty. It's an $8. It's like a handmade table. Now, I really, really like this. It's a giant loom. $10. It's so cool. See how big it is? I might go back and get it because I didn't pick it up. Definitely not for resale. And then the sewing machine. That is $175. This is the one that goes with the case, is what it says. And it does say vintage underlined. Underlined, underlined. We know it's vintage. I don't know how to use a sewing machine. I want to. I took the sewing class in high school, but I could, feed it through, but I just didn't know how to rethread it. I always had to have help. That one's tested, $175. I like this one. I like this one better than the other one. I think it's the shape. Maybe if they mark it down, I'll come back and get it. And it has the foot pedal. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just better to buy a new one, like brand new one, or the older ones. I feel like the older ones would last longer. Now, I thought those were to be individual drawers. They're not. See, it's just one big piece. Definitely handmade. Now we're in the kids section. My kids' favorite part. Now, they did have this calendar. It has the months, it has all the days, and it has the days of the week, and you can move it yourself. It's $2. It does say the Philippines on it, but it's not like, it doesn't say specific, oh my goodness, specific year on it. Isn't that cool? Can you change it? We'll grab this one. Even if it doesn't sell, that's pretty cool. It's a painting. Those look like little tacks, but I don't think they come off. They were like glued on. $2. These are prices I could get behind. The prices in that glass case, I cannot get behind. That's 50 cents. It's just capital letters. I have plenty of stuff like that, but when they see newer stuff like that, they like it. 50 cents. It says lions on it. It looks like it has more than one story in it. Probably should have got the Let's Lace. I didn't even notice that. It's like tying your shoe. My oldest knows how to tie shoes. My 2 younger ones, no. One day at a time. They used to have a ton of books. Even my daughter was saying that, my oldest, she loves to read. Because they used to have a ton of chapter books for her age, but it looks just mostly, younger. She still likes these books too, but more of the chapter books is what she likes. That's pretty on the inside. Oh, it's a Dolly Parton. If y'all didn't know, if y'all don't have younger kids, or maybe y'all have grandkids, if they are between, like newborn, which they can't read, but you could read to them, newborn to I think 5 or 6, you can sign up. It's the Imagination Library is what it's called, and it's a Dolly Parton's charity, and you get monthly books. Once a month you get a book in the mail, and that's what those little tags are on the back. That's somebody's address, and that's why there's a picture of Dolly Parton in it. And you can get really good ones. Like, I've seen some people get Ferdinand. I never got that one. I did it with my oldest, not with my other 2. And the very last book you get is like getting ready for kindergarten, which is kind of sad. I remember when I got it for my daughter, I'd cried. These are older, not in her range. My son was showing me a little Play-Doh turtle. The Hero Shielman, is that what it says? The Big Book of Our Planet, $1. Man, my voice is terrible. Found that little activity with your alphabet. It's Fisher Price, of course. But I wonder if it used to have a string. You could pull it. Because it moves. So I thought it was going to be... It's $1. I thought it was going to be the one where you take the little wand and you hit it. But when you move it around, it makes the noise. But it looks like there's a string tucked in there. Probably didn't want people running around in the store. It's pretty cute. I definitely don't need something else that makes noise. Dominoes. $2. No, $3. Double 6 dominoes. I did leave it. Handcrafted. $1. I think it's like the tanagrams. Is that how you say it? Beatrix Potter little puzzle. 50 cents. $5 for Outburst. I don't know what that is. $1 for this little piggy bank. It's got the little spout, but I don't know how you get your money back out. Break it maybe. The $2 million puzzle. Memory. Little tic-tac-toe. I think that might be a puzzle. That board game says Mind Your Manners in the red box down there. Little magnet boards. That says Wheaties. I don't know. I know Wheaties was a cereal. It says Game of Sports Trivia Game of Champions. They have all kind of board games over here. John Deere Monopoly. Barney Memory Game. I loved Barney as a kid. 50 cents. Rummy Royal. I don't know what Rummy is. That bottom box says Saying Goodbye. I don't know. I don't know how you make that a board game. $8 for a little poker. It's pretty cool. Another, that one says Rumkin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. $2. I don't know what it is. It's in an old Chex box. Game of Meme back there. But it's not all in there. You could feel it. Normally it's a heavy box. $2 on the Color Chemistry Arctic Lab. It's Crayola. Numbers Up. That's probably like you have to get everything in there before it pops it out maybe. I know there was a shape game like that. I don't remember what it's called. They probably still make it. Yeah, it looks like they pop them out. I did open it up, but I don't think it works. I had to untape it. Now this thing was $55. Is it too high? Or is it just the right price? It is vintage, but I feel like that's like an antique store price, not a thrift store price. What do y'all think? We are going to head back home and I'll show you what I pick it. All right, y'all, we are back home. Look at the ginormous haul. Mostly for keeps. Y'all see kid stuff. And a couple things for resale. So we've got the 50-cent. It is the Delft Holland on it. Now, I'm pretty sure it's an ashtray. When I looked it up, I couldn't find it. But I can look it up better when I get home, you know, not trying to keep eyes on my kids and look stuff up at the same time. But you see the little indentions? But I think if it's an ashtray, it's a tiny one. And then this was $1. My AC just clicked on, sorry. Made in Germany. And this one was 50 cents. I like the little blue and the flowers. I really like that blue color. And this one was made in Germany as well. I do like it. I kind of, in the store, I thought these two went together, but now looking at it at home, I don't think they do. But I might sell all of these ones as together, but I might sell this one separate because it's not Germany, and I think this one's an ashtray. We did get the Wendy's mug. Travel mug. Now, it is thin. It's just a thin little metal plastic thing, but look at the Wendy's on there. Look at Wendy. Let's see. I didn't open it while I was at the store. Not in bad condition. It looks pretty good. It's just plastic. Not terrible. And 50 cents. Can't pass that up. That's what we like from a thrift store, right? Did get the little Play-Doh thing that he was showing me. It's a turtle. You put your little Play-Doh in there and it makes the little critters. I don't know how you... Oh, it doesn't move. You just squish it. That's all. We did get this. This, I'm debating on whether I'm going to keep it or not. It is pretty cool. I think I got tangled. Oh, and it's broke. I don't think it was broke at the store. Was it? Was it broke at the store? Dang it. I bet it was broke at the store and I didn't even notice it. Oh well. I think it adds a little bit of character, right? It's fine. You can move the little months, the days of the week, and the numbers. Isn't that cool? I might keep it. My kids would love to just move it each day. Isn't that fun? That's fun. I didn't know it was broke. So we got this book. It's $1. The buck stops here. I don't know. Presidents of the United States. Doesn't that helicopter look like it's going down? It's probably not great. Or is he flying? I don't know. It did come from a library. 1990. George Washington. So it's not like a whole bunch of words on it, just pictures, but it is cool to me. I like older books like this. Y'all are probably bored out your mind. I'll close it up. Is that man dead? It's a funeral. What is happening in this book? California Gold Rush. Zachary Taylor. He was only president for a year. 3 years. Ronald Reagan. Is he the last one? No. George Bush. Now, I know he's not the last one of the presidents. I'm just seeing if he was the last one in the book. We got this, 50 cents. It's just the letters. It's like a dry erase. You know, you mark it and you can clean it off. This was 50 cents as well. We did get that. Little Bug Hotel. $1. Lift the Flat book. I love Lift the Flat books. And it's in like excellent condition. You know, when you find lift the flat books, they're normally broke. Because, you know, children. Isn't that cool? I was going to say cute and cool at the same time. I like the ladybug one. They eat aphids. I knew that. They can eat 50 aphids a day. Now we did get this. So these things that I picked up, like this stuff normally sells, it's a newer version on like Amazon and Walmart and things like that. It's normally like $30. It's $29.99. But I got it for $2. It's older, but it's fine. It still does the same thing. That's like a little activity book. You color it in. My kids love to color, so. And then we found the telescope. Oh my goodness. It's $5. It is missing some pieces. Now I don't need, probably, but it says brine shrimp eggs. Those, I gotta throw those away because that's poison. You know, those little things that keep it from getting moisture. I think it's missing the eyedropper. That's okay. I just wanted this. You know, I wanted it for the microscope. And it's got the little plastic glass. Well, you know what I mean. It probably was normally glass, but those are plastic. Blank labels, doesn't have that. A color filter. I did see that earlier. It was just rolling around in the bag. Or in the box. I don't see it now, but it'll still work. And then we got this. It was $1. It's spelling and counting. I thought it was a fun way to teach kids how to spell. Instead of just like memorizing, this is fun. Look at the instructions. And there's all the other pieces. I like things that don't take batteries. Back in the old days. Alright, that was everything that I got today. I hope everyone's having a great Friday, great weekend, and I appreciate every single one of you that watch my channels and comment all the time. I do appreciate it, and I will get better at commenting back. I was super busy lately, but I'm back on it. We're back on. All right. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thank you for watching, like, and subscribe.